So many of you, I'm really pleased, enjoyed the last session I did about ego, and as such you've asked me if I'll give you some more. So yes, with pleasure. Thank you for really supporting me in this and really showing me that this is what you want to hear more of, and this is what you need to maybe just have a little bit more guidance on or clarity about. It is a big subject, so I'll just give you a couple of examples. So the ego. So when somebody argues with you, your loved one argues with you and you fall out, when you decide not to talk, it's the ego. When you recognise it's the ego that's coming between you, that's spoiling your relationship with yourself and your loved one, then it's so much easier to say, I don't care if I'm right, I'm going to choose to be kind, or I don't care if I'm right about this argument. What really matters? Does it matter that I'm right? Why does it matter if I'm right? When actually, by insisting on being right about this thing, it actually means that I'm damaging the relationship with this person that I love. And so when you have an argument with somebody, try and understand and see what it's really all about, what's at the bottom of it, what's at the root of it, what's causing it. Is it the ego coming in to sabotage? Is it something that's really worth fighting about? And does it matter who's right anyway? You have world leaders that are so driven by ego, business owners, company CEOs that are so driven by ego that they want more and more and more, bigger, better, and yet what happens when you really peel back the layers of what's going on in their lives? They might have been told as a child they couldn't amount to much, and that's driven them. They might have been brought up in poverty or cruelty, and therefore that drives them. People who have been brought up in poverty often are so driven and so hugely successful and give so much, and yet are they really fulfilled? They're playing a part, they're contributing amazingly. I bet when you start to scratch the surface, you'll find that it is their deep-rooted fear of being poor that drives them incessantly. And so once you realise it's the ego and not your essence, not the very you, that's been getting in the way, it's so much easier to come to terms with it. It's so much easier to deal with that. So when you feel that your back's getting up about something, when you feel that you start to have that anger or frustration or upset or hurt rising up in your belly, be aware of that and ask yourself, what's this really all about? What is it that I'm not happy about right now? What is this person showing me in what they're saying or what they're doing that I maybe need to learn for myself, about myself, and see where that takes you? I would love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to connect with me on Facebook, Natasha Raylott, Get Blissed, or do reach out on my website to www.getblissed.co.uk, and I have some more amazing videos for you, lots of content for you, fabulous workshops and my brand new Inspire programme. Thank you. See you soon.